There comes a point in life where silence starts, speaking louder than the noise around you, louder than people's opinions, louder than the distractions you use to escape your thoughts, louder than the excuses you tell yourself so you can avoid confronting the truth. Life rarely shouts when you are drifting away from your purpose. It rarely warns you directly. Instead, it whispers through subtle signs, signs that, when ignored, slowly turn years into regrets, dreams into memories, and your identity into a faded version of who you were meant to be. This message is for the person who feels something shifting inside, but cannot explain it with words. For the person who feels a heaviness, not of the body, but of the soul. For the person who senses deep down that something is off, something is calling for change. One of the clearest signals that your life needs a major transformation is when you become too comfortable with being comfortable. Not the kind of peace that comes from gratitude, but the comfort born out of giving up. When you settle, not because it feels right, but because you are tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of fighting battles that never seem to end. This kind of comfort is dangerous. It convinces you that it's not so bad, that you can live with this, or that maybe this is all you deserve. But deep inside, you know the truth. You were created for more than survival. You were created to grow, to stretch, to rise, to evolve. When comfort begins to suffocate your potential, it's a sign that change is not just needed, it's overdue. Another sign comes quietly every morning: the lack of excitement when you wake up. That dull feeling, that emptiness, that autopilot mode where you go through the motions without energy, without fire, without purpose. There was a time when mornings felt like an opportunity, when you woke up curious, hopeful, driven. But now, everything feels repetitive. Your mind has lost its spark. Your days blend into each other, and you tell yourself that it's normal, but it isn't. A life with no excitement is a life slowly shutting down from the inside. When waking up feels like a task instead of a blessing, something inside you is asking to be renewed. Sometimes the clearest sign comes from the people around you. The ones who drain more than they uplift, the ones who doubt more than they believe, the ones who criticize more than they inspire. Energy is contagious, and when your inner circle is filled with people who pull you backward, your dreams begin to shrink. Not because you want them to, but because negativity is loud, persistent, and exhausting. You start to mirror the environment you stay in. You start to think smaller. You start to fear more. You start to lose yourself. And without realizing it, you begin to live a life shaped by the limitations of others. If your circle doesn't challenge you, grow you, or push you toward your best future, that is a powerful sign that life is urging you to choose new environments. Then comes the quiet tragedy, forgetting your dreams. Not because they were impossible, but because life overwhelmed you to the point where you pushed them aside. Everyone has a dream they once held close, a dream to build, to create, to become someone extraordinary. But over time, responsibilities pile up. Failures plant seeds of fear. People's opinions shape your confidence. And slowly, dreams that once felt alive begin to fade. You forget the promise you made to yourself. You forget the fire that once burned inside you. If you can barely remember the version of you that believed in greatness, that is not just sadness, it is a call for transformation. And perhaps the most dangerous sign of all is living by chance. Living without direction, waking up without a plan, spending your days reacting instead of creating, hoping things will somehow work out even, though you are doing nothing to steer your life. A life without intention becomes a life controlled by circumstances. You drift, you wait, you postpone, you surrender decisions to whatever happens. But no great life is built on randomness. If your days feel like a roulette wheel, spinning, uncertain, unpredictable, your soul is telling you that you've lost the captain's seat. And when you lose control, life will lead you anywhere except where you belong. Major change doesn't start with drastic steps. It begins with awareness. That moment when you finally stop pretending, when you look at yourself and say, "This isn't who I want to be anymore." When you admit that you deserve a life that excites you, a life that challenges you, a life that reflects the greatness buried within you. Change begins the moment you choose honesty over comfort. The moment you decide to pick up the pieces of your forgotten dreams and breathe life into them again. Yes, change can be painful. It can force you to confront things you've avoided for years. It can require you to let go of people you care about. It can ask you to step into uncertainty without guarantees. But every version of your future self is standing behind that pain waiting for you. Growth hurts. Staying the same hurts, but only one of them leads you to your destiny. If you feel these signs tugging at you, don't ignore them. This isn't weakness. This isn't confusion. This isn't a phase. This is life calling you forward, calling you higher, calling you to rediscover the fire that's sleeping inside you. Everyone who transformed their life began exactly where you are. Now feeling lost, feeling tired, feeling stuck, feeling ready for something different. Remember this, what you are feeling is not the end. It is the beginning. The beginning of a new chapter, a new identity, a new level of purpose, a new you. The door to your next life is open, and it's time to walk through it.